Says, okay guys, what I'm working on here is a 2002 Dodge Ram 1500 SLT Quad Cab. It's got the 4.7 liter engine. The problem I'm having is the interior lights, the radio, and the keyless entry do not work unless I turn the key on, and even with the key on, the radio does not work. So I've done a little internet research, and what I've concluded is I've tested all the fuses. That one right there, fuse number 51, is the IOD fuse. That's a storage fuse. You pop that up if you're ever going to store your vehicle for longer than like a couple weeks. But what I've concluded is that either that fuse is bad or the wire going to it. So I got myself a light tester, connected it up to the ground, and checked every fuse. That fuse was fine, so were the rest of them. So with those being good, I figure the problem's underneath. So disconnect both your battery cables. You take this bolt out of that. There's a plastic connector. You can see where the two pieces go together. You unscrew the plastic screw out of it and it'll pop right up. So then you kind of slide it towards the passenger side and it'll pop out of the battery box. See the little tabs there? Little tabs go in those holes down there. Those slots. Anyways, so I've just popped it up and I don't even have to do a whole lot of checking here to see the green corrosion and the burnt wire. You see the two wires. It looks like a green wire, but it ain't green. It's pink. That's from corrosion and the frying. So I'm going to repair that. What I got are butt connectors. You go into AutoZone or Advance Auto. I'm not endorsing either one. Your auto parts store, Home Depot will have them. Get some electrical butt connectors. What you're going to do is kind of clip the corroded parts off of those wires. Strip, I don't know, 1/4 inch off of each. Twist them up. Stick one end in each end of the butt connector. Clamp it. Heat seal it. And she should work. So we'll find out. Okay, sorry for the jump cut here, but just so you know, these are what your butt connectors look like. So one end of the wire will go on that side, crimp it. One end will go on the other side, crimp it. And if you got the right type, that plastic on the outside is actually heat shrink. You can take a heat gun or a lighter, but you got to be careful that you don't damage any of the other wires, and shrink that down for weatherproofing purposes. I will try to get somebody to hold the camera and kind of show me doing that, but right now I'm on my own. So just so you know what it is, butt connectors. Okay, well, as you can see, I've got the corroded ends stripped off. Now that bottom piece, I don't know, it's not as good looking as a hunk of wire as I wanted, but I don't want to cut it too short right now. So as a quick fix, I'm going to go with it as it is and see if it holds up. I hope it does. See, the top piece looking pretty clean. But yeah, strip about 1/4 inch off of each end. And just to help you guys out, it is 18 gauge wire. So I've got the wrong butt connectors, and I'm going to have to take a break here and go get the right ones. So back in a few. 18 gauge. Okay, so it was mission impossible to record and do all the work, but I ended up having to put a jumper wire in between the two ends. So there you go, there's the fix. It's two butt connectors. There's the end of the original wire, there's the upper end of the original wire, the jumper in between, crimp each end, and heat shrink them. And there you go. And I'll show you the outcome here when I get it all back together. Okay, there you go. All I did was zip tie it back in place after heat shrinking it. Kind of made sure everything was not stressed as much as possible. It ain't the prettiest fix in the world, but when you cut your zip tie, go ahead and melt the end of that bad boy so it doesn't have a sharp edge. Yeah, just take a lighter and melt the end of that cut off zip tie. Anyhow, show you that it all works. There's key fob, unlock, and man, it's been a while since I had that. Look, interior lights. Check it out. Headlights without the key in. Sweet. And oh, we got a clock. CD. Well, that's the end. There's the film. But there you go. You get the gist. It works. Interior lights on with the door open. No key in ignition. All right. Hope it helps you out. Like it up. Subscribe.